like, subscribe, and follow the YouTube channel, man. Listen, I'm hungry. Y'all understand, man? Support the channel. I'm hungry, man. Hold on. I'm hungry. That's my stomach. First of all, let's get into it, man. One of my biggest issues that I have in America is white liberals. I think these people are some of the most dangerous people to the American fabric and along to black people. Let me explain. White liberation, I'm going to say white liberation because they took it way too far, but liberation as a whole, right? I get it. Freedom, I get all that. Yes. Freedom, hippie movement, everybody happy, you're free. Yeah. But it's got to the point that it's too extreme. Maybe we are too free to the point that we doing degenerate shit on a normal basis because we're too free. Black culture used to have black people and black culture. We used to prioritize God. And we was the most married, maybe the 40s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 60s. Maybe I could be incorrect about the 60s, but around that time, we was like the most married and having the babies in wedlock. When we was more conservative, more traditional. When we started to do more liberal shit, a lot of our black people had lost our weight and our identity. I get that we're going to go back to slavery. I get all that. But we tend to forget that Africans did sell Africans to white people. But that's a different story for a different day. Less than 60 years removed from slavery, black people was thriving. Had our own communities, helping each other out. Only thing we wanted was the opportunity to do well. And we were. Black people had to go back and forth to, oh yeah, but what about Tulsa, Black Wall Street, X, Y, and Z. And it wasn't called Black Wall Street till after it was rebuilt, less than 5 years from the massacre. And that's showing our greatness as resilient. Here's where my issue comes into play. When you have a bunch of white whores, not saying everybody white was whores, but it happens, the feminist movement have warped and changed its identity to basically horse shit. They jumped on the backs of Liberation Free, or Liberation Free jumped on the backs of feminists, warped the identity to what it really was. And the first wave of feminists was for advocate for females, for the equal of the sexes, right? Which I truly believe, yes, I'm for that. Now you got things in the black community when white liberations have brainwashed black women to, I don't need a man, I can do it on my own. Black people have always operated in village. We never really operated on individualship. I don't even know if that's a real word or not, but individualism, I should say. We never operated on that. We operated in village mode, village spirit. Meaning, if my father's not home and I'm outside, my neighbor will watch me naturally. If I'm doing something wrong, my neighbor can check me. If my neighbor child doing something wrong, my father or mother can check them and then bring them home. It was a village hood mentality. When we started getting used to this liberation and free movement going on, it didn't mean to be a jerk. It didn't mean that. So now you got feminist movement brainwashing my black woman. You could do what you want to do. It is an honor to work with the men. You are equal like men. Now you have a bunch of women working in dangerous fields. And now women have committed suicide way more than ever. Black women have literally are suffering the most because this type of mentality, I'm a strong black independent woman and you are a feminist, has hurt the fabric of black people. Now, don't get me wrong, men do have their part also. You're not innocent in this neither. Because let's be real, feminism started because of men in general. But all these things we doing right now, we following too much white people, too much liberal white people. We doing too much. It's to the point that I have white people try to tell me how I should address black people. If that's not the most racist shit ever, I don't know what is. I'll give you an example. On my platform, I address black people blunt and direct for a reason. Because as long as you sugarcoat stuff constantly, there's no change. That's like saying somebody got cancer and you see the tumor and you ignore the tumor, the thing's gonna go away on its own. Then you have to address the tumor. You have to address it and then get it help, right? So if black people is out here killing each other left and right, you have a white liberal would tell me, a black man, you should talk to them PC because, miss, you do not live in the inner cities to be telling me this about my own people. She's telling me I should address it politely. So I asked her a question. Do thugs pull the trigger politely? Do they do drive-bys politely? Do they knock out old women politely? Do they rob politely? All this shit is straight, raw, and uncut. That's how I'm going to address my people to get to them. And the fact that you going to try to tell me how I should do something is racist. And this is the problem. A lot of my black people need to check these white liberal people. You have to check them. Because these people are doing the most. They're lying to my black people. We got a mantra called My Body, My Choice, which was started by a white liberal feminist woman, which makes no sense. Black people never operated under My Body, My Choice. How can it be your body, your choice while aborting a baby at 6 months? That baby has its own DNA. It got 10 toes, 10 fingers. It eats. It smiles. Its own unique DNA. The baby is not your kidney. The baby is not your heart. The baby is not your arm. It's not your leg. The baby has its own body. So how can it be your body, your choice? These are the same white liberals who brainwash my black woman that led black women to have the most abortions. Every time there's an abortion commercial, or every time there's an abortion segment on the news, they get a black woman to be their mascot. Oh, black woman, see, Roe v. Wade would affect you the most. And you have one black woman, yeah, because in 1995 when I had my second abortion, I'm like, yo, they're using you. They're using you. This is white liberation, white liberal bullshit. It's crazy. Then even when they start saying, oh yeah, black people can't be racist. Yes, black people can be racist. How? Because, they are the marginalized group. They can't be racist. They can be prejudiced, though. And black people ran with that. First of all, to be racist, the first word, if you don't believe me, look up racism. The first word, it says to be prejudiced or discriminate on somebody, right? It's an individual or a person or people. So unless you're saying, white man or white woman, that a black person, black people aren't people, you sound insane. That's kind of what you're saying when you say that. You can't be racist, but it says an individual or a person. The only way that a black person can't be racist if they're not a person. And we are people. I'm telling you, these people are dangerous. I see you got white liberals telling people the only way this guy is out here killing people and robbing people because he don't have a way. He don't have opportunity. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? My black people are resilient people. We make shit happen. And to tell my black people they don't have a choice is also racist. That is insane to say that. They're robbing out there and stealing, because they don't have opportunity. So these same people out here robbing and stealing don't have opportunity. I might not hit the algorithm from what I'm about to say, but white liberal people treat black people like they're special needs people. Like they're mentally the R word. For example, let's say a kid is mentally the R word. And he go to the store and steal chips and candy. Like, oh, no, you good. Let him go by. God bless his soul, brother. Good. He good. You give him passes because they're special people. God bless y'all out there too, man. God bless y'all soul. I really mean that. But then a black person who's willing and able, working body, could go to Target and steal everything off the shelves on a constant basis. You got white liberals saying, well, they ain't had no opportunity to, they don't got it like that. So you saying black people can't apply for jobs? What are you trying to say? That we all poor? What are you saying? What are you saying? Even most poor people don't steal at the rate that's been happening right now. People are just stealing because they can get away with it. And then the same white liberals say, hey, Walmart is racist for closing down their stores. No, they're smart because they're going out of business. Why should the owner of Walmart keep having a Walmart in an area that keep getting hit and nothing happens to the criminals? White liberals are handicapping black people. So now with me, it's a shame that I got to argue with white liberal people on behalf of my own people. When I hold my people accountable saying you can be great, don't do this. This is bullshit. It's hurting our image as black people. A white person will come out of nowhere and defend them. You gotta understand where they grew up. I don't care where they grew up. They know right from wrong because they were sneaky doing it, wearing ski masks when they was doing it. They're running from the law. That shows you that they already know it was wrong. So Mr. White Man or Mr. White Woman who are liberal, you don't get to tell me how I should address my own people. I guarantee you, if you get robbed on a daily basis around in the inner cities, you'll be, oh, hell no. You don't live with us. So don't get to you. Yo, listen, man, I'm getting a little emotional right now. I ain't even gonna hold you. Cause I'm tired of, how much time left on this, okay? Yo, I can't stand, I can't take it. I can't. You got my black woman out here celebrating slut walk. I don't even gotta look this shit up. But the word slut walk or the movement, I already could tell you. It started by some white liberal person. It sounds white and liberal. It just sounds like it. People gonna say Amber Rose, and it ain't Amber Rose. I'm pretty sure it's a white woman that I don't even gotta look at. It sounds white, like a white whore. It just sounds like this. What do humping on multiple men have to do with a freedom? Or right? Nothing. Nothing. Now, I ain't saying you can do you can do you. But now, the original thing, let's be honest. In the black community, let me tell something to white liberal people. In the black community, black grandmas, black mothers, black fathers, black brothers, black sisters used to hold the whore accountable for her actions. So when she's doing little promiscuous things, She keeps it on the low, sneaky. White liberals usually, hey, it's our freedom. Hey, we gonna go do a trip. Yay, yeah. I did that. And I'm okay with that. Now, it became a disease to my black woman. You taught my black woman that somehow it's a badge of honor to fuck 4 or 5 guys in a group because you can do this. You taught my black woman, yo, I could be a slut and not be judged for it, and they must accept me. Until my black woman actually became, not saying all, but the ones in the movement became actual sluts. Now they regret it because they can't find a good man, because a good man ain't putting up with that shit. And in return, that also made a result that black women are leading the country in STDs. Thanks to the white liberal movement going on, the liberation and free sexual shit. Black people, man, we need to get back on our own identity and stop relying on, watch this. It's to the point now, we got black people identifying with non-binary. What the hell is that? Sound like an android. I don't know what the hell that is. I know what it is, but I don't know what it is. Now, I respect everybody out there, and not no trans bashing. But that was never our culture. You either a man or a woman, and you could be gay or straight, or you could identify as a trans woman or man. I am perfectly fine with that. But now, white liberal women, feminist movement has jumped on the LTGB community and transformed that and made it a mockery. So now you got trans people are telling regular people, telling a regular woman, you are a cis woman and I am a woman. How you gonna tell people that you don't want to be labeled, but then turn around and label an actual woman? And then demote what a woman is and say, you are a birthing person. You are a breastfeeder, but I'm a woman. Ooh, my first mistake was. Black people, we should have never accepted that bullshit. Because a man can never be a woman. You could be a trans woman. And if people say, oh yeah, but the gender, they switch that word up too just to make it fit a narrative. Oh, but it's a social construct. Language is a social construct. Me calling this a microphone is a social construct. You don't have a point when you say that. You don't have a point when you say that. These white liberal people have brainwashed and they're making a living. And what I mean by living, it means like broad money off people who are mentally ill. And instead of you giving them the real help that they need, you lie to them and say that you are a woman. Now these people go get a sex change. And then you find out that a straight man don't want to date you. And then you commit suicide because your penis is gone. But white liberals will tell you, you can identify wherever you want, and that's what you are. So by like right now, I'm a motherfucking Pikachu. I'm Pikachu, according to liberals. The extreme ones, I should say. By that logic, I'm a lion, and I'm going to go out there and have a bunch of babies, and I'm going to walk away from my pride and don't pay child support because lions don't pay child support, so I want lion rights. The fact that I'm speaking like this sounds insane. You got people saying, I'm a fairy. No, I'm a penguin. I'm a bird. I'm a dragon. I identify as an animal. The fact that you're speaking already killed your argument because animals don't speak English. Name a lion that's speaking English. Well, you could say Mufasa or Simba. That's a cartoon, though, not real. You're speaking English saying that I'm an animal. And then I must call you an animal because you identify one. This is liberation free shit. This is liberal Looney Tune world. We living in South Park and we living in Saints Row. This is not reality. Some of our black people, come back home, man. Stop listening to these white liberals use your emotions against you. And I mind you, I have no issue with trans people or the gay community. Because let's be real, a lot of gay people used to get killed and beat up for being gay. That is a fact. And I'm a straight man. I seen gay people get beat up on the train because they was gay. This is the whole fact. So the old gay man who struggled through the 90s and 80s, now they have fought for rights for the younger gay people to live in a comfortable world. Unfortunately, these new gay people, not all of them, but a lot of new gay people and the trans people are making fun and making a mockery of your own movement. And I don't like that. You don't get to play with my mental health. You don't get to tell me that I must believe that you're a woman and I'm seeing your I'm gonna say this. When I see your beefaroni hanging out like this, I see it. You're not a woman. You're a trans woman. And I'm probably fine with that, man. White liberal people, man. Black people. Jamie Foxx. Malcolm X said it best. These people are sneaky foxes. They are sneaky people. They're very condescending. They're very slick. And they're trying to pander to you while hurting you at the same time. There's just a few things I want to talk about at that moment, but oh man, I got a little emotional for a second. Anywho, y'all, I'm out.